Good evening and welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I am not at my usual place. I'm having to do one or two things. But look, this is going to be a very short video. Oh, shoot. I may, at short notice, end this broadcast. Sorry. I may, at short notice, end this broadcast. But I wanted to just touch base, really. The fact that your president has decided that he cannot go to Zamfara from Sokoto by road, because even though there was bad weather above that would prevent the helicopter from flying in, is very, very telling. It means that our roads are not safe, and we are not guaranteed any safety. That our safety is not guaranteed in that contraption. Our safety is not guaranteed, and we need to be aware of all of these kind of things. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because that is an indication that we must provide our own safety and security, defend our lives. We have to defend our lives. We have to protect our families. We have to protect Southerners, and we must not allow anybody to tell us lies and say, oh, we're doing everything we can. I mean, Tinubu came up and said, I'm going to employ 50 million soldiers. The thing is, the point is, we need them now, not tomorrow, not next day, not next year. We need protection now. The Fulani government are giving guns every day to the terrorists to kill and not be prosecuted. Even though they say they proscribe the Fulani terrorists, we all know that when they go, as soon as they get to Abuja, they are released immediately. You've had so many people, so many of the member of Senate, the House of Reps, member of Senate, they've said it severally, that every time they get the call, when they arrest any Boko Haram, any Fulani terrorist, any bandit, as soon as they get to Abuja, they get the call and they'll have to let them go. So why are we kidding ourselves? It is our job to defend our lives. We must defend our lives as Southerners, protect ourselves, set up vigilante groups. Very, very urgent that we set up vigilante groups to protect our lives, to protect our property, our farmers. Our farmers need protection. Please, Southerners, this is not a joke. Forget any talk about believing in somebody that will told you. Tinubu said he came on TV and said the PVC has expired, which is a lie. He said PVC has expired, then he had to come back and change it and say, no, sorry, that's not what I meant. No, it's not expired. He was trying to create a falsehood to try and get, I am on your side. They are not on your side. These people are not on our side, and I will come back and talk about that over and over and over and over and over and over. They are not on our side. So let us get this right. The people who are asking us to vote in elections, they are only there to line their pockets. They don't care about your life. Oh shoot, man, I'm sorry about this. I don't know what's happening today. Okay. The people, sorry about this. I need to set that up next time. Make sure it's more robust next time. The people who are telling you, who are saying to you, vote for the next election, go and get your PVC, it's expired. The man that is telling us that the PVC is expired, and we all know it's not the case. It hasn't expired. It's a permanent voter's card. Permanent. So it doesn't expire. It doesn't expire. You have it till you die. That is it. Now, so I'm here to tell you all, briefly, before I go, defend yourself. Our first job is to set up vigilante groups. Set up vigilante groups. Protect yourself, your family, protect your communities in the South. Because you can see now, even Buhari is afraid to go by road from Sokoto. He's afraid to go by road from Sokoto to Zamfara. And then he says, God, something about God, something, it's Allah's will or whatever, which is nonsense. We are not interested. If we want to listen to a sermon by a priest, by an imam or a priest, people will go to church. His job is to provide safety and security. It is nothing to do with that. Was shocking to see that. So we are going to come back later. I'll be back later on. I'll be doing more broadcasts like this, but I'm trying to reach, to try and make us all aware. In every corner of the South, we must protect and defend ourselves. And I want you to know, when they tell you you can't go on your own as a nation, and we can't be on our own as Southerners, tell them it's a lie, because there are over 40 mineral resources in the whole country. Over 40. And I know there's a lot of mineral resources in the South. In Lagos alone, we have oil, we have bitumen, we have gas, we have glass sand, we have so many things. In Ondo State, there's gold. In Oyo State, there's gold. In so many other places. In Ondo, they have the second largest reserve of oil in the entire world. So if we say we are going on our own, we have the resources that we can live by. And I will talk about that in a great more detail later on. So don't believe the lie that, we can't go on our own, we can't survive. It's a lie. It is a lie. The Fulanis have been taking our resources and impoverishing us in our own land. It is time we stand on our own. The best way we can stand on our own is go for referendum now. Let's all vote. Let's all demand for a referendum. We must demand for referendum now. Referendum now. That's to protect the future of the coming generation. We must go for referendum now. To protect the future of the coming generation, we must go for referendum now. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes. No, I'm not interested in that nonsense. So, ladies and gentlemen, for now, please ignore that post there. I will delete it later. So, I would just want to say to you all, in closing, please protect yourselves. Set up vigilante groups across the whole of the South in your communities. Protect yourself. If you are not alive, you cannot take decisions. So, the first thing is, your first task is to protect your life, defend your life. Make sure that you can survive this onslaught by the bandits, by the Fulani terrorists that have been given guns. They still haven't explained to us where the 80,000 AK-47 has gone. Somebody took it, and nobody's been held accountable. Protect yourself. It is important we protect ourselves. Secondly, too, we need to work together to demand for referendum now. We have resources in our land. When we become Yoruba nation, Igbo nation, Middle Belt, we have resources that we can use for getting our people into employment, getting them to be able to have a better future, to be able to have 24/7 electricity. We can do this. We have to have that self-belief. So I want to say to you all, do not allow the lies that they've been telling us to blind you. They are telling us vote in the fraudulent election. Specifically on that election, I want you to know they have already selected their president. They've selected who is going to be the next president. They have already selected who is going to be the next president. And all they want you to do is to do what is called the rubber stamp. Or they pretend, you go and vote. Your vote will not count because the constitution is a fraud. The fact that they denied you the right to decide what must go in the constitution and what, for you to decide via a referendum, if you vote for or against the constitution, is telling you that your vote does not count. They have already selected who is going to be the next president. All of this is a game. That is why we need to separate from them. We need to demand for referendum now. Speak up, join us in this struggle. Believe, I will come back and talk state by state why we know that we can survive on our own. We can survive on our own as citizens of Yoruba nation. We can survive on our own as citizens of Biafra nation. We can survive on our own as citizens of Middle Belt nation without being part of contraption Nigeria. The North can keep the name Nigeria in the North, and we can trade with them if they keep that name. But we no longer want to be slaves in our land. To be part of Nigeria as a Yoruba man is to be a slave in your own land. To be part of Nigeria as a Yoruba man or an Igbo man or a Middle Belt man is to be a slave in your own land. It is time for us to go. Referendum now. We demand referendum now. Please set up vigilante groups, protect yourselves. I'll come back later on. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.